Hello, I'm Jack,
And I'm Lewis,
and welcome to the first ever episode
in the history of the universe.
of XLRtists.
So, before we get started, who are we and what are we doing?
Okay, we'll introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Jack Brodie, of Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys of Niddry Street. Lead singer, songwriter, rhythm guitarist, frontman, hype woman,
Yep.
bit of everything.
Aye.
Yes, that's who I am.
I'm Lewis. I'm the keys player, co-songwriter, even sometimes lyricist.
Sometimes lyrics.
For Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys of Niddry Street.
Yep.
Also.
So what instrument do you play, Lewis? Did we say that already?
Yes, I said I'm the
Keys.
keys player.
Lewis is the keys
Yes,
player.
I am the keys player.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
And sometimes a guitarist.
yeah, that's true.
And
We've
the
added
session
that.
and the session bassist and the session drummer.
Yeah, Lewis of all trades.
Yes.
Lewis of all trades, master of most as well.
Yeah.
Actually. So when did it all start? When did it all start for us? Musically, for me, it was probably about 15, I would say, when I first started playing guitar, and then played the same 3 songs for about another 15 years. And played them badly at that. Yeah, didn't even play them that well.
Let me guess what band they are.
Can you guess? I'll give you 5 guesses. Give you 5 guesses.
Is it Blur?
No.
Is
Straight one.
The Arctic Monkeys?
No.
What's it? Alanis Morissette.
No, that was my second.
Let's just. I can't be bothered with the 5th guess. It's got to be
Yeah, it's got to be
Oasis. There you go.
0.25 of listeners.
0.25%.
I'm there.
Is it in the world or in the UK?
I think it's in the universe.
Yeah, universe. There's not many. I'm saying this, assuming not many Oasis fans outside of this earth, but
You never know.
never know.
Greatest band in the universe, I heard. So they've got to have asked somebody for that. Can't just make that up.
Aye.
So that's when it started for me, and played music badly for a long time. Had numerous guitars that I never knew how to play. Then COVID started, and everyone was in lockdown, everyone was stuck in the house, so started playing songs then. My cousin made a Facebook page. Now that's what I call isolation. Shout out. My uncle, he was singing on it every day because he was just getting cabin fever for COVID. For being a musician who was out every night to being in the house not playing music, he was kind of inspiration. And then a couple too many beers, and that was it. Started singing online. People told me it was good when it wasn't. People were just being polite.
Aye.
And
what did they know that they were?
you know
starting?
What did they never knew what they'd started.
Aye.
So yeah, that's when I started singing, and I was just posting on Facebook though.
Aye.
Try to learn new songs though and posting on Facebook. And when did I start playing live? We talked about this the other day. 2023, wasn't it? I came back to Scotland in 2022. So yeah, 2022 or 23. I think I started in 22. Started playing in pubs. And then I was writing my own stuff and doing some solo gigs. Me and Lewis got into cahoots.
Aye.
And then the rest of the band formed, and now we're on a trajectory to take over.
Trajectory to the stars.
Yeah.
There you go. We can learn to fly to outer space
Nice
past the
plug.
stratosphere.
Nice plug, Lewis.
Aye, there you go.
Good one. So that's where it started for me, and that's kind of where it's came to. But yeah, inspirations, as you were saying, I would say Oasis are pretty good inspirations for me.
Perhaps, yeah.
I mean, I never really thought about this before, but it'd be funny if they ever heard the music and to hear their reaction to it. And I guarantee it's going to be shit. I guarantee they'll think it's shit. And say like we shouldn't be gigging and we shouldn't be musicians and whatever, but
it's just who they are, innit?
yeah, I would still go, okay.
Aye.
See
Fair
you
enough.
Glastonbury.
Aye.
So them and country music as well. I got into country music when I moved to Canada. 2015 I moved over. I always thought country music was like hillbilly music. Never gave it a chance at all. Then started listening to it, started really liking it, connecting with it. It's got this like country music, I think, is music for the soul.
You think?
Yeah, it's written about life. It's all life and trucks and mama and trains and stuff like that. But
freight trains.
yeah, but it's just you can relate to it, which is really good. And modern country music's quite good as well. I do like the older stuff.
I definitely prefer the older stuff.
Yeah.
It's just Antier's auto-tune is the reason that I don't like the newer stuff.
That's everything now, isn't it?
It's everything now.
No, it
Everybody's
is though.
auto-tuned.
We don't have the auto-tune button.
No, not while, definitely not while we're live. Aye, definitely not.
So my biggest highlight to date, what would you say for me? What would you say for me?
2025. Was it August?
I don't know, what would be my biggest highlight? To date?
To do with the band or to do with music? Because I know what you would say, it's like just in general. It'd be the Oasis reunion tour.
Yeah.
But that's the obvious
Yeah,
answer.
but I'm talking about musical highlight. Like biggest musical highlight.
Aye.
I think it's probably the Meadows coming up. It's not even happened yet.
It's not even happened yet.
I'm
buzzing for it.
Yeah,
Can't wait.
It's going to be cracking.
Can't wait.
It's been waiting for it. It feels like I applied for it so long ago, and I was hoping we'd get that one out of everything. Like, I hope this year that we play the Meadows.
Aye.
Because it's the local one. We're kind of from Edinburgh.
Yeah, that's our stomping ground.
Yeah, it feels like, and it's perfect time, perfect location. I'm just buzzing for it. I really am. It's going to be
that whole week, that weekend. Is it? Well, it's the Thursday and then the next Saturday and Sunday.
So we've got the three.
That's it, 3
We're
gigs.
busy. We'll talk about them in a bit. Yeah, we've got quite a lot coming up. So that's probably the biggest highlight for me.
That's biggest highlight, and it's not even happened yet.
Yeah, not even happened yet, but soon to happen.
Yes.
So we're going to ask each other this question: what do we want to achieve by episode 100? Now, starting off, we don't know when episode 100 is going to be. Episode 100. How
regularly we can pull this off.
Yeah, it could be in 100 weeks. It could be in 200 weeks. It could be in 40, 45.
Yeah.
But what would we like to achieve by then? We'll come back to that question for the both of us. So we'll introduce you first, and then we'll both come back and answer that. So, who are you? What do you play? Where did it start? Give us your inspirations, Lewis. Talk about yourself.
I've got inspirations. So, I'm Lewis Rennie, and I play the keys and millions of other stuff, but started off with the keys, and I started getting lessons when I was about 6, and I did them for a whole 12 year. Exams and all of that, but it was when I went to uni and all that, the lessons stopped. And then it was kind of shortly after that, it was at the end of first year, that's of my first year at uni, that's when I kind of got in touch with Jack. It was at that farm gig. Yeah. So that's when it all kind of started with me with the band. And it kind of grew from there. But it's like, and also thinking like inspirations now. So my dad, he's a very big prog rock fan. Very big prog rock fan. Listens to various artists like Wishbone Ash and the Enid. But it's although it's not consciously like kind of inspiring what I'm doing, it's definitely, there is bits there.
Yeah.
Whenever I happen to listen to it, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that's where I've stolen that from accidentally, and stuff like that. But I was like thinking of like the lessons and all that was all classical stuff, and that.
But you still go for the classical, like you use it
when I'm doing the sound checks and all that.
Yeah,
they're nice and fun to play, all reliable. And what is it? Third movement. Aye.
We'll talk about the movement later.
Aye. So I'm just trying to think the biggest highlight to date.
I'm going to change.
You kind of missed that to date bit. Yeah,
that's what I was just looking at there. I would say the farm.
The farm.
Well, I don't know. I actually don't know, because we've had so many good gigs.
The farm. That was the first. That felt like the first proper gig. Though.
Yeah, it could have been anywhere.
It was the first gig that I had anything to do with you doing. It was actually the first gig I did sound for.
Yeah, and you did sound, man.
I did sound. Yeah, I was sound man. Yeah.
No, that was a really good gig. So for people that weren't there, because I'm sure there'll be a few years, we've got a local farm where we live.
Yeah. Community owned.
Lonehead Farm, and there's got a big barn section in it. That's right.
Yeah. It was. What was it, next to what they call the cow byre?
Yeah, next to the cow byre. So there's a cow byre and there's a big barn. So James Lindsay, shout out.
There you go.
He got a trailer organised, and then everybody got it was a community event, really.
It was everyone was supplying everything.
Yeah.
It was brilliant.
Made the stage, made the riser for the drums, backdrop. There was hay barrels out, backline. It was a really cool gig.
It ended up putting 8 bands in an afternoon.
Yeah, and that was Lewis's first shot at sound. What age were you then as well?
I was 18.
18. I just went for it.
Yeah,
I remember. So before we done that, right? Because I didn't really ken you then.
Aye.
I think I'd met you once.
No, it was the day before.
I met it. And you said you were doing the sound, and I was like, "Oh fucking hell, it's a big ask, like."
Aye.
And I remember I was looking at you going, "He's 18. What if something goes wrong? He's going to freak out. He's just going to lose his shit and go off his tits." And I remember that the whole day I was watching it, going, "Oh, it's going to happen now." Nah.
But there was one mishappening that
that was early on in the day. I remember that happening.
It was really annoying because it wasn't my fault at all. It was the keyboardist unplugged herself.
I remember that happening, going, "This is it. He's going to pop."
Aye.
Nah, just straight on with it.
Got it back working and all that. That was great fun.
Yeah, that was probably a big thing for me, like just seeing it and being like, he's pretty cool. He can just do shit.
Still just day shit.
You're good at just doing shit. So that would probably, I'm going to say that. I'm just going to say it.
Aye.
Which is kind of sad actually, because it was like one of the first things we've done. We've done loads since then. We've done so much.
But we've done it. It's just such a
personal
so cool
thing.
It was just so cool. Yeah.
Aye, I agree. That's sorry to take your space there, but that's probably the biggest highlight to date.
To date, yeah. The thing that's not happened yet
Yeah.
is not to date. That's some point. And how long is it away now?
2 weeks and Sunday.
2 weeks and Sunday.
Yeah, 2 weeks and Sunday.
Okay.
Whenever this comes out, I don't know, but it's June 7th. Or
June
7th, yeah.
June 7th.
June 7th.
7th of June.
June the 7th.
Aye, here you go. So, I was thinking, now it's probably my time to say, what's my biggest highlight today?
Yeah, take your time. Go for it.
Before Jack stole my spot from me, I would have probably said the farm as well, but I can't say the farm now. No, I would have said, what was it, gig we did in, what was it, one of the band gigs. It was one of the first, it was actually quite
it was one with the roses.
Yeah.
The Red Roses.
Mm-hmm. Red Roses for Thieves.
And Brian.
And Brian.
The Night of Wine.
The Night of Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a cracking gig.
That was the audience and everything. It was just the whole feeling about it was brilliant.
Felt like a proper gig, eh?
Yeah.
I think that was the first time we've had because we've had gigs in good venues.
Yeah.
But it was like a cool venue and the crowd was just so into it. And the band was vibing, the energy was great. I mean, the crowd at the farm was nowhere near that. Just the farm was. There's so much there's such different like highlights, but I mean, it was a highlight. They both are.
Yeah.
They both get notable mentions, like.
Aye.
But yeah, you're right. The crowd was absolutely banging at that one. Mm-hmm. That's what I like all the time, eh?
Aye, yeah, they're always like that. Yeah, definitely.
Best crowds ever.
Yeah. All 7 folk there are really, really enjoying it. Nah.
That's a lie.
Nah, no. We do sell more tickets than that. Sometimes.
And sometimes we didn't.
Yeah, at our last gig we sold a lot of tickets.
Yeah, we are getting better. And if this isn't out before the up and coming gigs, tickets are available.
Yes.
In my bios, and they'll probably be in the description as well. Buy them, come along and see us. Right. What do you want to have achieved by episode 100? I'm going to go to you first.
100.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it could be next week. It could be in the distant future.
In the distant future, depending on how distant future the platform we're putting this out on, I'd love a 100,000 subscriber YouTube plaque. Oh, nah, that's just a cheesy answer though.
No, that's a good one. We'll remember that, and then when we get that plaque, we can like snip this back.
Aye.
You said that.
I said that in the first ever episode.
Good one. I like that. It's going to happen. It's not even like when it happens. It's going to happen.
It's going to happen, definitely, yeah.
Right, so what would I like to have achieved? I'm going to...
I've got a couple of joke ideas, and it's like, we'd like to have a sponsor that we haven't just made up.
You've ruined the show. Yeah, that's a good one though.
There you
go. Right.
I'd like to have a biggest fan that isn't just, an actual fan. I kind of see it.
Right. Okay, so what would I like to achieve? It depends what scale we're going on. If I was going small scale, I would definitely like to have the album out. I mean, we should have it out anyway. We've just been, life has been pretty busy for the start of this year, so we'll need to set aside time for that. But I think by episode 100, I would like to have done some kind of tour of the UK and done some more festivals. Hopefully stepping it up again next year. I hope next year that we can have achieved a bit more of that on that front for next year. Don't know when episode 100 will be, but that I think that's realistic for me, because I was speaking to this with Steve McCaffrey the other day about like what we're doing in music, and see when we started, what we were doing. We were starting. It was us in Martin's room.
Aye.
In the back room of his house, 2 drummers, yourself, your dad playing bass. So like when it went on, like just know for the very beginning, but that stage, it's mental. I think what we've achieved and where we're at, and what we're doing, the places that we've played and people that we've played with. We've played with bands for all over the world. We've played with bands from America. We've played for different genres. We've done so much. So it's hard to say what I'd like to achieve, because even achieving what we've done now before the season starts,
unreal.
It really does.
I just can't get over, what was it? Worst Guys Turned Black American. They definitely sounded like that in the sound check.
No, they were like, they're like North Shields, I think. I'm sure they're in Newcastle, Southport area.
Yeah.
I think it's Southport. Is it Southport? It's no Southport. Southport's South. Sunderland. Aye, that's it. What's fuck Southport come from? Alright. Okay, so that's what I would like to do. Some more. Get the album out. Get the album out, and I've done some more festivals of some description.
Festivals.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Right, we're going to ask each other a couple of questions.
Oh, nice.
So we'll do a couple of questions about our music, and then one non-music. So
well, I start off because you did that last bit.
Go for it.
So, will we start with the music question?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. So, what is the most chaotic thing that's happened at a show? It's probably not going to be a band gig.
Can you think of something?
I can't think of something at the band gigs. Well, I can think of something. Well, it was. Would you say a show? But it wasn't us playing. It was to do with one of the band members, though.
You're speaking in code.
No, it was a set of the lovely Graham Godsall. At the Whistle Binkies open mic.
Go for it.
Where it was decided for the last song, the song that he usually does, his regular.
What am I to you?
What are you to me? That the drummer from our band, Brian, would go up and drum for him on the stage, but Graham was using a stool because he was using a stomp pedal, because it's easier to use a stomp pedal if you're sitting down, and Brian didn't know this. He ran up behind the drums. There was no seat.
And then Graham just air drumming it. Graham
started. So Brian was sitting. Well, actually, he was squatting against the wall, the back wall, for the entire song.
He stood up a couple of times as well.
He had to stand up in a couple of it was crazy.
It was quite impressive.
You could see him kind of dying.
Yeah. So you just stole my question there, by the way.
What?
You just stole my question.
What was it? Oh, is that your question?
Did you get me back for before?
Aye, yeah. You know what? Yeah, it is.
Okay. That's fair. Right. So if I answer that, or have you answered that?
What?
What was the question? Read it again.
The most chaotic thing that ever happened at a show. That was kind of to us though. We were both there.
Right. Okay. So
go for one that's aye.
I mean, pub gigs. You're regularly getting smashed in the teeth with a mic. It happens.
Aye.
It happens non-stop. But I've not actually.
That's chaotic. What's the most chaotic interaction then that you've had with a crowd member?
Oh, the last gig I played in Dunbar. Not the last one I played in Dunbar, but the last one I played at the Castle in Dunbar. I went in and the place was absolutely rammed. Like I was walking to the back, trying to get through. I've got my guitar, I've got my mic stand, I've got my amp. I'm trying to push through. People are like heckling me before I've even started. They're going, "Oh, the buskin's outside, fuck off." I'm like, "For fuck's sake, here I go."
Alright.
So I got to the back and I'm moving the guys out the way that are there, and they're like, "Well, you better be good, you better be this." I'm like, "For fuck's sake, I haven't even started yet." It was a great night though, but the whole night, instead of clapping, this group of like rugby players that were there were giving me the finger. So every time I finished playing, they would just "Hey!" Then other people started joining in. So by the end of the night, like hardly anybody was clapping. Folk were just giving me the finger after the song. So that was quite cool. It was brilliant though. I love that stuff. I really do love an atmosphere. It's like somebody just plugs you in and turns you up. It's the best feeling, having people like responding in whatever way. And if they want to heckle a bit, it was all good banter. I think. Pretty sure it was.
Aye, I'd assume so.
Band gigs, we've not really had much chaos. Touch wood. To this day, we've not really had too much chaos happen.
What have you done?
Yeah, that was silly. Give me some. Touch wood. I don't know if that's real wood, but let's go with that.
It's veneer. It's IKEA. That's real wood though.
We'll just risk it. Fuck it. We'll go with it. Right. So I'll ask you a question now. What is the fastest you've ever written a track?
So let me think. So there's I'll split this into two. So there's band tracks and then there's my own electronic tracks. My own electronic tracks, I think the record was about 4 hours, I think. But yeah, usually.
But that's everything as well, isn't it? That's not just like coming up with a melody.
That's not just coming up with a melody. That's everything. It's usually a late night thing.
Yeah.
As I say, nothing beats the dopamine hit of that first mix. It's like when you've got all the ideas down and then you hit play and it's just nothing beats it.
You do, like you mentioned that a few times actually. How you like that?
No, that's the.
It's a sweet spot. It's a tickly bit for loose.
Oh yeah. Just finishing just yeah. But that was the quickest. I think it was about 3 or 4 hours with that, and then band songs rather. It's Alright was pretty quick.
We've done that in here, eh?
Yeah, that was in this lovely studio.
That was a quick one. What was the other quick one we've done? We've done another couple. Lost. Oh, so that's my question. I'm not stealing your question. I didn't do that.
Oh,
did I steal your questions?
Okay.
But It's Alright was pretty quick.
It's Alright was pretty quick. Yeah, it was just a kind of course the lyrics existed beforehand, but they didn't really have a.
No, I don't think they did. It's Alright.
No. Well, they were a bit. What was it? Jacking it with the enemy.
Okay. Right. Aye, okay, right. Aye. And then It's Alright. It's Alright was written in here actually. We done that in here.
It was.
That was one of your helps with the lyrics.
It was written during a guitar lesson actually.
Yeah, that's how most of your songs start actually.
Aye. So this is how you do this thing. Oh wait, that's quite a cool riff.
Yeah, you were.
What was it? That was also that was a Killing in the Name of. That was a guitar lesson. It was just giving a lesson in drop D. And that was it. So this is what you could kind of do in drop D. And then you just played the riff from that. It's like, oh, that's
love
good.
It. As easy as that.
It is. But
there's no right or wrong way, eh?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
So
did you answer?
I'd say It's Alright. Yeah.
It's Alright. Okay.
And it was an afternoon.
What was the other one? That was one of your. Is that released?
It's Alright has released.
No, but your one.
My one. I'm trying to think what one it was. Yeah, but I don't know if it counts. Well, I suppose like written a track. Well, it is out, but I can't remember if I've renewed the subscription for it.
Like Spotify.
It is on Spotify, I think.
I think you get 2 years with that. I'm sure it's like a 2 year thing.
Something like that. But yeah.
What was the band? What was it name under? To other people.
It was under Kix, spelled KYX, and it was on Spotify. I can't even remember the name of it. I've not written an electronic song in almost going on 2 years.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
That was you headlined the farm with.
Yeah, I had headlined the farm with an electronic EDM set, kind of.
You knew that.
Aye, him on the bass.
So yeah, check out Kix music. You've got something on SoundCloud as well, haven't you?
That's older stuff. Right. It goes on that. I think it actually goes all the way back to about 2018. I think.
Right.
On there.
Okay.
So yeah, there's some terrible music on there.
I've got some gems in there as well.
Aye.
Right.
All chord progressions you can easily steal.
So I've heard. Thank God.
Aye. There's definitely some in there that I would definitely want to steal. There's others I would rather were never listened to again by any human living.
Right, give me a question.
So, we do the
non-music
in between. So, what was it? The question came up with. So, I'm actually gonna go with one that's there. What's your most irrational fear?
Well, I mean, it would be good if this was funny, but it's not a funny one. I'm terrified to use needles.
Oh, yeah, that's not really funny, is it?
No, but it terrifies me. Like, I've got a proper phobia. There's places where you think that sometimes you would see them.
Aye.
And I'm like, oh. And then see when I see them if I'm flicking through Facebook or that and I see them needles, it's like someone when you see a tarantula.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh. That's what I'm like. I see a needle, like, oh, don't drag me. Scared to scroll by it. So that's
but it's just used ones. So you'd go to the doctors and get a COVID jab.
I'm just feared of getting AIDS.
Yeah. We should all be feared of that. Well, I suppose we should all really be feared of that. Yeah.
Aye, but it shouldn't be rational though. Like I shouldn't be worrying about it as if it's going to happen all the time.
Aye. I kind of want to pause the recording and say something funny, but I'm not gonna. Hopefully he knows what I mean. But yeah, so what was it? Yeah,
that's
so that was your
fear.
question,
Yeah.
and then what was it?
Is it only one, or is it between two? Go on, go for it.
No, because it was you get to ask.
So
me
I'll ask you one.
Yeah.
We've got a list of questions here that were.
Yeah. What one?
Oh, there's some that I just can't even ask you because.
Aye.
Well, all right, here's a good one. This is definitely a Lewis question. What is something you have changed your mind about recently?
Something I've changed, but I could give you the most recent example of changing my mind about was when I was gonna buy this. I bought this. I was like, do I want?
That was the last thing you changed your mind on.
Yes.
I changed my mind at least 20 times a second.
Well, that was the last major thing I changed my mind on. I've changed my mind on stupid, pointless stuff every day, all the time. Like what to have in the last sandwich I had.
That's
I kind of wanted.
That takes thought. You don't just throw things in a sandwich.
No.
Especially if you've got time. If you've not got time, then you just throw stuff on. But when you've got time, you spend it and you take your moment.
Aye. Could be really crazy and say, no, I know exactly what I want to do and I've done exactly what I have wanted to do. Every single time I've had to make a decision, it's been thoroughly thought through beforehand.
Speak for yourself.
Aye. Oh, God.
Right, here's another question. Back to music. Have we both done it?
We've both done a non-music question, but I think it's quite funny.
Right, another one. Right, go for it. Go for it.
What's your worst hangover story?
Oh, fuck.
Silence. Thinking of anything that's PC that's not you're not able to be sued for libel.
Well, there's a few. There's a few stories. There was one time when I woke up with the fear. I was living in Canada at the time. I was in like this condo strip. So the next door neighbour, we never spoke to them. It was really weird. I don't know if they were scared of us because we were Scottish or what it was, but they never spoke to us.
They just couldn't understand you.
I mean, that's maybe it. Hey, I'm doing that. Hey, let's go.
I want to smash you.
So I was coming back from the pub. I was pissed. I was so steaming, and I was walking by their door, just like talking away to myself or singing a song or whatever. And I looked over, and their door keys were in the door. So I was like, oh, their keys are in the door. And their bedroom light was on. So I went, I'll just knock on the door. So I went, knocked on the door. And as soon as I knocked, I took a step back and I looked up, the bedroom light went out. Like they were hiding from me. So I was like, oh, that's not very nice.
So you took the door keys?
No, so I went into the house and I was sitting there and I was like, thinking about it. And I ended up like writing them a note.
Aye.
Like that I took their keys and I've got their keys as if I was like taking their keys ransom.
Aye.
Then I got to their door and Canadian doors don't have letterboxes. So I was like, do I open the door and put this inside and then take the key? I didn't know what to do. I can't actually remember what I'd done with the note, but I remember waking up in the morning with it. That was it. I'd stuck it through the key. I don't know why. I don't know what I was hoping to achieve by leaving the note and the key to tell them that they left their keys outside. So they were going to find their keys outside with a note saying you've left your keys outside. But
that sounds like something you'd come up with now.
I woke up in the morning and I went and I remember just being like mortified that I'd went and done this. And I was knocking on the door and I was like talking to them. I was talking to the door and it's probably not the best hangover story, to be honest. I've probably got much better than that. But I think I didn't actually.
You got much better than that, but most of them you can't mind.
Yeah, the hangovers are. I usually
the
remember.
hangovers are rememberable. The nights before, not usually.
I've had. I don't know if I can even mention it. I had a hangover that was that bad one time that I wasn't even interested in myself. That's how bad the hangover, like the headache.
No, that's you say that was your first one, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't my first one. That wasn't my
first
hangover.
bad one.
It was a bad one. It was really bad.
Right.
Sorry, love. I've got a sore head.
No,
for fuck's sake!
it's not even over now. Anyway,
right. Okay.
so you.
Well, I can't ask you that one because.
No. Yeah.
Right. All right. This could be a good one. What's something people pretend to enjoy?
Something people. Could what was it? Inflame the comments section and just say a random genre of music that I personally don't enjoy.
Careful what you say here, Liz.
Yes. Or I could end up getting walloped if I say like Oasis. No. Something people pretend to enjoy.
I think you're probably right with music genres. People do and try to be cool with it.
Yeah.
Sorry, say what you were going to say. I'm stealing your answer.
I'm trying to think. That's the thing that's popping into my head. I can't really get out of that now. It's like what music genre?
You know what? I think that's a good one. There's so many people that like when I was younger, I used to love like Linkin Park and stuff like that. Papa Roach, I loved it, but my mates never knew. I'd go home for seeing them and listening to Tupac and Eminem, and which I still loved. But I would come back and I'd be like, Kerrang, Evanescence, let's do this. Sit listen to that, and then somebody would come to the door and I'd be like, oh, change this quick. Are long intros dead? I hope no.
I hope not. I hope not.
Most of their songs have got long intros.
We know one of them has an intro that is just. There you go. That's it. That's it. Just into the bit that everybody knows.
What one's that?
It's all right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just 'cause it has a big bit in it.
That's a big intro though.
Aye, no.
Yeah, that's an intro. That's quite a long intro.
No, but it's not. It's not like starting all quiet and all that.
That's an intro though.
What?
That's an intro.
Yeah.
But until I start singing, that's a whole intro. That's quite a long one, Liz.
Aye, maybe. Yeah, I suppose. But it's like
who's the music was here? You.
Anyway,
this will be decided very quickly when we talk about anything musically.
Yes. So what is it? I don't want long intros to be dead. Please don't be dead.
I like a long intro.
Think of it. Can you think of a charted song very recently that hasn't had
a long
very short intro?
Oh, but all kind of mainstream goes short intros, didn't you? Like you listen to the album version, I suppose.
Singing. There you go.
Maybe that's what we should start doing. Dum dum dum. Singing.
There you go. That's it. That's all you're getting. Aye.
So they're not dead, or they shouldn't be. They are dead, but they shouldn't be.
They are at the very, 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 very. Well, it depends on the genre as well, I suppose, because it's like fair enough. Like the most kind of hyper commercial, least kind of. It's like. Like the pop that is going to, score big with like the record labels and all that. It's like they don't have short intros because it's like they just kind of cut to the chorus almost. But for like different genres, it's not dead for them. But
so do we see good intros when we're out and about watching other bands?
There are a couple.
They do some good intros.
There are a couple that do some good intros.
So they're not dead.
They're not dead in the indie music scene.
No.
They're
good as well, especially with live. I suppose when it's on the radio, you're like,
when it's on,
when they got to start singing, but when it's live and it's played well, you get a good intro. It's like can change a whole song.
Aye.
You're right. There's a few. I think Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys in Niddry Street have got a few good ones.
I've got a few. Yeah. Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys in Niddry Street. I've heard all of their tracks actually.
Word on the street, they're already. Yeah.
Aye. Perhaps.
Right. Go for it.
So,
give me one. Give me it.
Oh, aye. I'm gonna go up a little bit. You know, I could go with a nice. So, what song do you wish you had written?
Well, I got asked this question last week, and I wish I'd changed my answer since then.
So, what's your new answer?
It's not like I've gave up thought since then, but I just wish I hadn't went with the one that I went, because it felt like it was just a bit. So, I always describe songwriting as like picking things out of the sky, and when I say it, I always say that Stairway to Heaven got stolen. So I don't know if that's one that I would like to, and that's just like subliminary one that's in there. But I've been playing Bohemian Rhapsody on the acoustic guitar, and I quite like that. It's so hard to sing though. So hard to sing, so hard to play.
Mama.
That's a song that is well without my reach of musical knowledge to write. That's where you come in.
Yeah. I don't know if
there's key changes in it as well, I think.
There are key changes, there is.
I struggle with them.
Aye.
They're my kryptonite. If I was Superman, key changes would be that big green shiny thing.
Oh, aye. Although, you have got one song that's got key changes in it. Going back to another. It's Alright.
It's Alright, I guess.
It has actually quite a lot of key changes in it. Because the chorus is in a different key to the verse.
There you go.
There you go. It has a modulation to the dominant. There you go.
You know what I was just going to say? It's got a modulation to the dominant.
Aye, there you go. Aye, nice and predictable.
Right. So, happy with our questions?
Happy with our questions.
Aye, happy
with our questions.
Right. So,
now we've got to talk about the actual podcast itself, and not just about
so
us
people can
ourselves.
Actually, you don't get to listen to just us talk about ourselves all the time. What do you
Aye.
mean?
Oh yeah, look at me. I'm so good at it and all that. Yeah, all that nonsense.
So the podcast, this has came for us sitting in here regular, just talking shit.
Yeah.
Just sitting,
absolute rubbish.
Giving shite to each other and talking nonsense.
And sometimes writing good music.
Sometimes writing some good music, aye. So we wanted to we've started we're part of the movement as well, and I think that's kind of a bit of a push for it as well. Join
the movement.
Join the movement. I'm going to talk about that. I'll talk a wee bit about it now. So we've got a gig coming up next week, which is the movement. It's the first edition. It's with Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys, Niddry, Paese, and Missile Smile. So there's 3 bands on the bill. What we're trying to do is highlight the bands that are out there, highlight the talent that's out there that's just kind of like simmering under the surface. There's so much. People will sit in a queue and they'll wait for hours and they'll put credit card amount of money on gigs that they'll go and see, and they'll remember the one song that they love. Whereas you can pay £9 or £10 to go and see 3 bands that are banging, that are hungry, that they want to show people what they can do. So that's where it's kind of stemming from. We want to promote that. We want to
promote music that hasn't already made it.
Yeah, help promote. So it's hard. Like this part of being a musician it's difficult, because especially nowadays you feel like you're trying to be a musician, you're trying to be a videographer, you're trying to be a social media influencer.
It's like it seems like no matter what you do, it feels like you're not doing enough.
Yeah.
There's always someone doing something slightly more than what you're doing.
Aye, totally. And every time you think that you've stepped up a bit, the next person steps up again.
Aye.
It's like we've kind of increased our videos a bit and been adding a bit of production to them, but
aye,
still it just feels like we need to do more. And I don't know if that's kind of the dragon you chase a wee bit. Mm-hmm. It's like the music as well. You start chasing the next bit. You're like, we need to do better. Mm-hmm. So back to what the movement is. We want to help bands with that as well. So it'll come up. We'll organise a gig. There'll be 3 bands in the lineup. We'll do the promotion together. Everybody will collaborate. So they'll be sharing the posts to get out to a wider audience. We'll be sharing the social media. So making posts, making videos. We'll try to get together, get some live videos. Just try and help with the whole process. And I mean, we're no experts by any stretch of the imagination at all. This first one's actually, it's not difficult, but it's showing that there's quite a bit involved here. Like,
oh yeah,
getting the word out there and getting people to come. So that's a big part of the movement, and more so the podcast as well. So that kind of leads us on to, we're wanting to talk about the bands that we see ourselves, and also what's in the charts, isn't it? Talk about what's on that we like, if that ever happens. can't really remember the last time a song came in the charts that I liked.
Aye.
That's maybe not true. There's probably a lot. I just didn't really listen to the charts, to be honest.
No, Spotify's kind of ended it.
I've got YouTube Music where I just listen to the same songs. 0.25% of Oasis listeners.
Aye.
Listen to a lot of Oasis.
Aye. Who could have guessed?
Who would have guessed? So yeah, we want to talk about that. We want to talk about tech because I don't understand the tech.
I somewhat understand the tech.
You somewhat understand, and what you somewhat don't understand, you read the book and then somewhat more understand it.
Yeah.
So we've got Lewis here, who is our in-house tech expert.
Recording engineer, mixing engineer, mastering engineer.
Yeah.
Session,
bit of everything, and I am musically illiterate, I like to say. So that actually, this will be a good thing where I can ask you silly questions and you can show us on the screen or whatever.
Yeah, because we have that functionality as well.
Right, we'll do that. That's something we can do. We want to have artists on, so we're going to do a bit of promotion that way. So we're going to try and get a guest on for the next episode. We don't know who that is at this moment.
No,
because we're kind of flying by the seat of our pants at the moment and just going with it. But it's going to be good. I think that's the best way to do it. Just grab the fucking bull by the dick and go for it.
Aye, yeah. Aye, and this we better record it now. Well, the neighbour's not got his dirt bike and he's just sitting revving it.
I don't think we can complain about the noise.
No, that's definitely not.
Yeah, I don't think. No. Yeah, we can't. We
cannot complain at all
because
of those big rack of shiny things over there.
So we're going to have some general chit chat again. I think I've maybe mentioned that. We're just going to talk shite.
Yeah.
In between bits of music, and again, live guests. That's the plan. That
is the plan. So with live guests, we'll have them on and have a nice big long discussion with them.
Yeah.
And more likely than not, we will have them playing something.
Yeah, if we can get them into the studio, which would be great.
If we can get them into the studio, we will use this lovely setup to have a kind of live performance.
Yeah, and we can probably
on the podcast.
And if we can't get them in, I'm sure we can do a live performance on. They can record one and send it in for us so we can put on.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, that's the base of this podcast is to promote the smaller guys.
That's the point.
Yeah, the guys that are out there struggling and hustling, because there's no thanks to it. Like it's not a game that you make money. If you're
not until you've made it big. If you have made it big, it's like you are the slaves of the record. You are the slave of the record companies at the end of the day, which is a big shame. But it's.
I think because people are struggling with ticket sales. A lot of people they're putting gig like ourselves. We're putting this gig on, and you don't know until the night how many people is actually going to be there. There's no money in it, and even if they're selling out, by the time you pay fees for bigger venues, like the smaller ones that we're using at the moment, they're affordable, they're really good for getting out there. But when you start touring, the amount of things that you're seeing at the moment with bands being honest and putting out like their
costs, their actual costs,
their expenses, like everything that goes in and then comes back out, they're on the red. You're not making money from gigging. It's
depressing.
That's the idea. If the thrill when you were on stage wasn't as good, sometimes you would go, what's the point in this? But when you get up on stage and you're chanting out your songs and people are responding, there's no feeling like it.
Definitely.
No better feeling with your clothes on loose.
Anyway. Back to the topic at hand. Why are we podcasting?
That's kind of party, isn't it? We want to make the platform for the artists.
Platform for the artists.
And give them
give them the attention they deserve.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think the biggest surprise for me in the last couple of years is we go to open mics regular as a band. I go to them solos at times, and it doesn't matter how good you are. You go to an open mic, and there's always someone that's unbelievable. And 9 times out of 10, it's one that's sitting in the corner really quiet. It doesn't talk to anyone. They've come out that night to go to the open mic and they've been on stage with their guitar and just blown out the park. How many times does that happen? And then there's the odd time that they don't. But most of the time, the open mics are such a hive. Is that the right word? Like a hive of talent. There's so much there. So we're hoping that word gets out about this podcast and people contact us that want to speak to us, and we'll have people on. If there's questions that you want to know that we can help out with, and we want to, you ask us, we'll ask you guys, and you can respond with some answers. Send them to, we just set up an email, didn't we?
Yeah, we did just set up the email address.
So
yes.
we've got an email, XLRtists@gmail.com,
which is XLRtists@gmail.com. You all know how to spell gmail.com, surely.
That's on the wee button. Most of them have got a button for it.
Yeah, most of them do have a wee button. Oh, it doesn't work with email addresses from my parents and all that. Is with it at yahoo.co.uk.
At AOL. I've still got an AOL one. I don't actually have access to the mailbox.
Oh.
That's right. I don't actually. I have it. It's still a function email, but I don't have access. And I've changed the password, and I can't get in it now.
Such a shame.
Aye. Anyway, we digress.
You know what's just vanished? Ask Jeeves. It's gone.
Is it?
Yeah. It's shut down.
I loved Ask Jeeves when it first came out. Like, they had the wee
guy.
Yeah, the wee butler guy.
Aye.
He was pretty cool.
It's gone.
Oh, is he dead? He was quite old when I first saw him, and that was like 25 years ago.
Aye.
Jeeves.
Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, so
where were we?
That bit there, one of those bits.
Aye. So basically, we love the scene. It's been really good for us.
Yes,
it's been good for
advancing our talent.
Yeah, just meeting people as well. Like, we've got so many good friends at it. So many people that are on the scene that we play in, and it seems everyone you speak to that is from a different part of the country. We think the Edinburgh scene that we're kind of involved with is bustling at the moment. There's so many good acts there.
Mm-hmm.
But then you've got an Edinburgh scene, you've got a Dundee scene, you've got
Glasgow scene.
That's
huge.
Dunfermline. Everywhere's got their own scene, that has got their own circuits, and we really want to kind of highlight that. That's the big part of this. And musicians are fickle creatures. We've all, in some way, most of the songwriters, we've had our hearts ripped out and kicked along the curb, and then picked back up and cleaned off, and then booted along the curb a couple of times more.
Aye. Mm-hmm.
So they're good. Like, it's such a good community of people, and so many stories. Like, if you go out for a night, if you go to an open mic and you go and sit with a group of people that are musicians, by the end of the night, someone will have told you a story, and you'll go, "Wow, I can't believe that happened to that person."
Aye.
Like, it's insane. We are good people, musicians. We are the best
in the world. Yeah. If you're inclined to think that way, yeah.
And the other reason is we have all the stuff for it.
Yeah.
We've got the camera.
There's why we're podcasting. If you can't quite remember, we can do it.
So
why not?
Exactly. Why
not?
Fucking not? Why not?
Okay.
So, as we don't have a guest on this week, we will talk about our band.
Yeah, our band. Our lovely band.
We'll talk about the band. So, like I said,
Yum.
We are Jack Brodie, Rennie, both from Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys in Niddry Street.
Long name.
Yeah, it's a long name. So, fun story about the name. When we started playing as a band, as a 5-piece, so after Barrett and Brian had joined, we didn't have a band name. It was just Jack Brodie, but I always wanted there to be a and something. So it started where every song we would change it to Jack Brodie and the Empty Front Row. That was never one, but it could have been one. Jack Brodie and the Double Standards. That was a good one.
Jack Brodie and the Nationals.
The Nationals was a good one.
Jack
Brodie and the Believe in Better, because there was a sign above the toilets that said Believe in Better, and it was the first thing I saw. So we changed the name every time. And
once that got old.
Yeah, well, I mean, people are still calling us different names.
Aye.
We played the last gig and we were a different name, and then last time we played at Binky's, on the door it was Jack Brodie and the Nationals.
Aye, it was that for a while.
It was kind of detrimental, actually.
Aye.
People never knew who we were.
Aye.
But the people that did know it,
your name.
Yeah, and there was people that did come to gigs, because we posted a lot of social media about it. And they were like, "What is this week? What is going to be this week?" I was like, I don't know.
Aye, nice engagement.
Yeah. So then we said Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys in Niddry Street, and I remember a couple of people being like, "Hey!" And I was like, "Cool, I like that." That was like the best reaction we got to one. I've just stuck with it since, and it's long, but I think people they remember it.
Aye.
They remember the band for it.
Aye. It's got to have the street on the end, though.
Yeah, it needs to have the street. Yeah, it's not
Yes.
just Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys of Niddry. We're Niddry Street.
No.
So
No Craig Miller and all that.
no. So where that started was, like, myself and Lewis, we've played for years now, and then I met
Yes.
Giuseppe, our guitarist, who we all have.
It's just coming up on 2 years.
The wee minutes.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
almost
The
our
15th
anniversary.
of June.
Oh.
Yeah, it was the 15th of June.
We need
That
to get a
was
wee
it.
cake and stuff.
Ah, yeah. Mhm.
I think I'm in Poland actually. Sorry.
I'll post one over
I feel
to you.
really bad. So I met Giuseppe. I was playing at a pub in Dunbar at the Station Yard Micro Pub. Cracking little pub. It's about the size of a studio actually. It's tiny. The people are as close as my hand. So I played a set, and then Giuseppe was playing with Ella. That's his duo, Ella and Giuseppe.
Yeah, Giuseppe.
So I met him after it, and spoke to his partner and said I was looking for a guitarist, and she quickly pimped him out. So we exchanged details, and then Giuseppe, I sent him the songs. So again, back to like my musical literacy. You've done the same, and your dad and everybody. It baffles my brain that someone can listen to a track and then play along with it. Well, and very quickly. Like, I can do it. I can sit and I can play a wee bit of lead. Not very well, but I can play a little bit of lead.
Pentatonic and all that.
Yeah, I like
As long as you
pentatonic.
know what the key is.
I get pentatonic out my nut.
Aye.
So I do a lot of pentatonic, but for someone to just like pick it up, listen to it, and then play you back almost what you're playing to them, and adding bits in. I remember he did it with Bombs and Bullets, and I was like, he is our guy. Giuseppe is the man, and he really is.
He really is. He's the greatest guy.
He's the best.
The best.
Giuseppe, you're the best.
Yeah, he needs to know it.
We'll have him on soon. We'll get him on one of the
We have to
podcasts.
have him on. Yeah,
We'll get the whole band. We'll get everyone in.
sequentially.
So we had a 3-piece,
Yeah, we had a 3-piece.
and our first.
We only had one gig as a 3-piece.
Yeah, we're Swinkies. We went to the
Yes.
open mic, the three of us, and before we started playing, I put out a call just saying like, look, we're a new band. We're looking for a bass player and a drummer. If you like what we're doing, come and see us. And we played 3 songs, and we played them really well. And then Brian and Barrett came up to us together because they're in Red Roses for Thieves, so they know each other, and they came up. We're like, we'd love to try out for the band and play bass. So we got them out for a rehearsal, and the rest is history.
Aye, and then we had a gig out in Saltcoats.
Yeah, Saltcoat's one of the coolest venues though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
It was named it there. Standard.
Aye, yeah.
It was named it there.
Aye,
But it was
Saltcoats.
such a cool gig. The venue, what was it called again? Metro Saltcoats. They're struggling. They're trying really hard at the moment to put on gigs. It's just selling tickets. It seems to be the biggest problem at
It's
the moment.
actually just getting folk out.
Yeah.
That's it.
But it's difficult. It's so hard to like figure out how to beat that system, because again, we can preach it as much as we want, but it's try to get people out. So if anyone has any suggestions on getting people out the door, send us an email, post it in the comments, do whatever. So yeah, that was the band, and that was kind of the first couple of gigs there, wasn't it? But that was one of the first couple.
That was one of the first
Yeah.
gigs, yeah.
That's how we all met. Well, me and Lewis, we've kind of said how we met earlier
Aye, yeah.
through
The
the
farm.
local community. It's crazy, because
Aye.
if I hadn't moved up to Derbracks, I probably wouldn't be doing any of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even
Yes.
further back, I met the first. So I done an open mic in Canada, and then I hadn't done another show. I came over here, met Anita, and we're at karaoke night at the hall, and I sang David Gray. What song was it? Yeah, that's not even that one. Can't remember. Sail Away. So I sang Sail Away on karaoke, and James is like, "Oh, it was great. Loved that, man." Then the fun day was happening a couple of weeks after or something. So I asked James if I could do a set. So it's all kind of stemmed for this area. It's mental, actually.
It has.
That if I didn't move to Derbracks, I wouldn't have met Anita.
Aye.
It's the way life's happened. It's crazy.
All
that
these
small,
little tiny decisions.
insignificant things have led to us sitting here talking nonsense.
Aye.
Brilliant,
It's
eh?
crazy.
What's that happen the next year?
Many number of things. Many number of things.
So yeah, I'm glad with what we've achieved though.
Oh, I've just thought of a thing that is like, what would we want to achieve by episode 100?
Go for it.
An entire wall of those marks along there.
Oh, it's coming.
You can't see them, but in this studio the ceiling is very low, thanks to it being a converted garage.
Yeah, we built this studio.
We built this studio. We built it.
Tell the story.
With help.
Tell the story.
So, it was actually coming up on almost, was it 10 months ago now?
Bit that.
Yeah, 10 months ago.
Like,
Because it was July, the end of July that we started it last year, 2025. Was it my mother went away on holiday to Canada for 3 weeks.
And this was a derelict.
And this was just a garage. It was just a derelict garage full of rubbish, lawnmower and clogged up paint sprayer and what was it? We had chickens. So there was tons of water everywhere. We had chickens, so we had to keep them in because of the bird flu. So there was straw everywhere as well from that thing during. Well, it was just before COVID, I think that was.
I think it was near.
So there was all that weird stuff that was happening, and then what was it? There was just
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Your mum went away.
She knew about it. She did know about it.
I think it was probably. I don't think anybody believed it would have done it. I don't even think I believed I was going to do it. I remember when you asked me to come over and help you, I was like, right, we'll put some framing in the floor, and then 6 months time we'll maybe do something else. But we just got into it.
We did. We got into it. It was so fun.
And we done it. We built this whole studio with a claw hammer with a bend in it.
Yeah.
A blunt saw.
No, another claw hammer with the claws of Kimmel Fit.
That was right. The claws were missing in that end. A screwdriver bit with hardly any bits.
Aye.
We've really done it with hardly any tools, and it's amazing.
We did in fact borrow every power drill that all the neighbours had.
Yeah.
And our power drill, but couldn't find the charger for.
Yeah.
Aye. No, it was brilliant. We built this whole place, and the floor is nice and flat, and the windowsill over there is nice and also flat
and dry.
And dry. There's no damp anywhere. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So, as well as being in the number one band and being soon to be the number one podcast, we also build studios.
Yeah.
So if you want a studio built in your garage, join XLRtists.
Definitely.
Send an email and we'll give you a quote.
We'll give you a quote with, or maybe even do finance with an exorbitant interest rate.
That's a good idea. This is a very good idea, Liz. So yeah, that was actually one of the coolest things we've achieved.
Definitely.
Because building the studio has allowed us to do this. We have practice in the studio. We've wrote loads of songs in the studio. We've recorded loads of songs in the studio. Because before we were recording everything in the house. And I'm really allergic to cats. And
we've got 2.
Yeah. And the first couple of songs, if you were to take off all the effects and all the editing that Lewis does, I'm choked. All the way through, I'm choked.
Yeah.
That's quite funny that we're out here now and the cats, there is a cat flap, but they don't get in. I hope.
They do get in. There was a cat that's sitting on that chair again. So there is a chair that is forbidden for Jack to sit on. Cause
that kills me.
Yeah.
But the studio is probably the biggest achievement if I'm actually thinking about it.
Aye.
It really is.
Aye. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Aye. We've done that together, man. Good job.
We did.
And old Tommy boy. Tommy came out and kicked ass.
Aye.
And he painted it within about 20 seconds.
Aye, yeah. Aye, so if you live in the local area and you're wanting some painting done, if you want any walls painted a lovely sage green, I'm sure we've still got some emulsion left over.
We know a guy. So,
live with him. Anyway,
where do we think we fit in the music scene at the moment?
I don't know.
It's a really weird question.
This is a really weird question
because I feel like we're trying really hard to make a dent in it for ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying new things with the bands. We're changing our set, adding bits to our set, trying to
making it more of a show, less of just a playlist.
Yeah, trying more of a production almost. Because a lot of times you go and watch a gig and I think it comes with experience as well. So it's maybe nothing different that anyone's doing. We're just kind of taking the next step, but instead of just going up and going, hey, we're Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys in Niddry Street. This is Cost of Love. This is Take Me Away. This is Learn to Fly. We're trying to add more to it. We're trying to change the songs, really. Like make them more a live show. It's the best way of saying it, really, isn't it? Try and make it a show. So where do we fit? Where does that make us fit? I don't really know, man. It's hard to say where we fit. I don't know what genre we fit. I don't know where we fit. I feel like just that kind of weird kid in the corner, just not really knowing where I'm supposed to be and what we're supposed to be doing. But we just keep doing what we're doing. Yeah. Hopefully, where we fit in is we're a band that people respect and see what we're doing and seeing that we're trying our best to make the most of the music and trying our best to help other bands.
Yeah, I think that's one of the more important things that we're trying to do.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great to.
It's like networking with other bands, definitely.
Yeah, and again, the open mics are a really good resource for that.
By common members between bands, but.
Yeah, I mean, we'd like to share band members as well.
Yes, yeah.
You can't say anything.
I can't say anything. No, I can't.
I'm the only one that's loyal in this. Those bandmates ain't loyal.
That's true.
So yeah, that's where we kind of want to be in the scene. We want to be a kind of, I think, because I'm a bit older as well. I'm not older than a lot of people in the scene, but I'm older than the band. Me and Giuseppe's kind of like the dads in the band. We joke about that now and again between us, that we're the two old men and usually are the young pups doing young people stuff and saying stupid words like, I even can, words that I've got to Google.
Yeah.
When the group chat's going, I'm Googling like 3 or 4 times a day.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
And I text my daughter.
Oh God.
I text her like, what does this mean? And she's like, give me context, because some words mean different things the different way you say it. It's weird. But I think being that bit older and just having a bit more life experience in a way, I could say.
Yeah.
You want to help people. You want to, because it's a funny game. You kind of got to be confident, but not be egotistical.
Aye.
It's such a fine line that this whole job in a way, it's like a balancing act and it's hard to navigate, and we're still trying to navigate our own way through it. So we're hoping that people can help us that are ahead of us in the game, and we can hope that we can help people that are coming up, that are doing stuff that we were doing.
Yeah. Even
a couple of months back, because it doesn't take long. Things change that quick, and everyone's on their own journey. They're learning their own ways and they're doing their own things. But if we can help in any way, that's kind of what we'd like to do.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So what's next steps for the band?
Next steps for definitely. The next of next steps would have to be the closest ones. More festivals, Meadows. That's the most important things for the band right now, is getting these 3 gigs out the way. Yeah, I mean, you know what? This next 3 gigs, I feel I've been putting a lot of work into promoting the movement, because we're promoting that, we're doing that ourselves. But supporting Kyle O through in Glasgow, that's going to be a banging gig. Like, if we weren't doing these other 2 gigs, that would be the biggest gig we've had. But between the movement, the Kyle O band and the Meadows, we've got 3 massive gigs, and it's so hard to kind of give all 2
the
in the
attention.
space of a weekend.
Yeah, aye.
The last 2.
Yeah, it's a big couple of weeks that we've got coming up, and I feel like I'm not doing enough to promote them, and it's just hard. And after that, I'm playing a solo acoustic gig in Glasgow on the 11th. So within 2 weeks, there's 4 original gigs coming up, as well as pub gigs and everything as well. So it's busy and it's hard. So let's promote the gigs now. Let's talk about them.
Aye, gigs.
We've got the movement, May 28th.
20th of May, Banshees.
And
the Banshee Labyrinth.
The Banshee Labyrinth in Edinburgh.
Niddry Street.
Niddry Street. It's your first gig there. Well, my first gig there. I've played the open mic, but I've never played a gig in there. So between myself and Hussein for Paese, we got chatting. Brian, the drummer, he plays drums in both bands.
As he does. As he does with all of the rest of the bands in Edinburgh.
So I was speaking to Hussein, and he's the same as myself. He's very driven, very, like, he knows what he wants in the game. He knows that he doesn't just want to play music. He wants to try and make a bit of a name in the kind of industry, and he's got a good game plan. And we just had it off. We started talking and about how we can help people, and then the movement kind of arose for that. So he's got a lot of resources as well. He's a good videographer. He's a good video editor. He's really good at kind of scripting out the plan, and I can kind of execute it. I'm much more happy to do the talking on the camera and make the videos, and so it's a really good team that we've got, and it's a big thing for us. It's really big. We're hoping that this first gig can be successful. We can have people come out and see us. There's a lot of people talking about the movement already, which is good. People are asking questions about it. People are contacting us. So the more we can talk about it, and the better show we can put on, then the bigger the next one will be. And then we can highlight it more, give the bands more promotion, and hopefully benefit everyone. So we've got that coming up May 28th, as I said. And again, the show itself, we're hoping to be more than a show. So again, you'll go and see a night of 3 bands. You'll turn up to the venue, and the first band will have all their fans there. They'll walk on the stage, they'll do their set, people will cheer, and then between the 2 sets you've got people going away and they go out and they go for a smoke, and sometimes they won't come back in because their band's finished. So we want to try and make it an event where everyone's included throughout the night. You're enjoying yourself, you feel part of it. It's more of an experience, because I think music's like, it can be cultural, it can be... How many times do you hear a song come on the radio and you just like go back in time instantly? It's like does that happen to you?
I don't listen to that.
Right. Well, we ask my next guest that.
Aye, yeah.
Excuse me.
One of those weird music folk that doesn't really listen to much.
No, you don't. But there must be times that you hear bits of a song, or you hear something, and it just instantly, it's like a smell. Sometimes you'll smell something, and you're like, I remember being at the Peeps that day. The dog ate my ice cream. Like, one of that, just, we want to make that for the night. We want people to think back to the night that they heard our songs, and they heard Paisi's songs and Miss L Smiles. They're like, fuck, do you remember that night at the Banshees? That was a good night.
Aye.
That's what you want. So
that is what we want.
That's the plan for it, is to do it yourself, make it a bit more of a night away from... And not all... We want to promote it ourselves, because not all promoters are bad. Some promoters are really good. We've had good promoters and we've had bad promoters. We've had promoters that fleece you. We've had promoters that help you out. It's a funny old game. So if we can be a part of helping people do it themselves without not having to worry about a guy that's going to ask for a X amount of ticket sales before anything, and then no make much money after that, we want to just help people that way. So that's what the movement is. Next gig, moving on for that one.
Aye.
Is that enough? I speak about enough about the movement there.
Aye, yeah, definitely. That's us at 35 minutes again.
So on June 6th, this one is a big gig for us. See, Lewis is clapping his hands. He's that excited.
Yeah.
We're playing with Kyle O. He's a musician for Glasgow, singer-songwriter. I first met Kyle when Ella and Giuseppe were playing at the Bungalow on the Unwritten Stars final.
Oh.
So Kyle was one of the acts. Went on himself, no band, just him and his dot guitar. I don't know if it was a Gibson or an Epiphone, but fucking nice guitar. And I remember him playing it. I went up to him after it. I was like, that was such a fucking nice song. It's hard for a guy to play an electric guitar on a clean sound and have it sound really nice. It's much harder than playing an acoustic guitar. I think the electric guitar picks too much up. It's too much room for error on a clean sound. Aye?
I suppose it depends. If you're more fingerstyle on acoustic, it can be. But if you're like doing that, you're strumming on the
even like strumming,
it feels there's a kind of different air about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he played it really nice anyway, and I went and spoke to him after it.
Aye.
I spoke to his brother, and then I met his brother at a gig. He came out and saw me play acoustically and asked us to support Kyle at Room 2 on June 6th. So 7 years in your ears. Kyle's playing with the band. We'll be supporting. It's going to be a great night. I feel like I've not done... I could have done more for promotion, but it's still a bit away, so we're going to promote this a bit more. And we really hope to extend our reach to Glasgow.
Our fan base.
Our fan base, because people know of us in Glasgow, but know that well. So we need to start venturing out. We feel like we're doing pretty well in Edinburgh now, so we need to start venturing further into the country. And
along the dreaded M8.
Yeah, along the M8 and down south. I really want us to go down to Milton Keynes, or Stony Stratford. I think that's what it's called actually. I've got family down there, and I'd love to go down and do a gig there. I'd love to do it. So that's before episode 100 as well. We will go down to Stony Stratford and we'll do a couple of gigs there. So yeah, that's Kyle O on June 6th, and then we've spoken about the Meadows. We've got that on June 7th at 2 PM main stage. on the Sunday. Be there, have a beer, learn to fly with us, have a great time. I'm so excited for it. The start we've got for the set.
Oh, don't want to spoil it.
Nah, I'm not going to spoil it, but we've worked on the opening of the set, and could be slightly controversial.
It could be
at the Meadows,
I'm a bit about it, but
it could be.
Nah, just gotta do it.
Nah, it'll be great fun.
Just gotta do it.
So then, after those gigs with the band, I'll be playing solo at Nice and Sleazy's with Imposter Promotions. So this is Gillian for Imposter Promotions. She's doing really good just now. She's helping out with putting sets together for acoustic acts at Nice and Sleazy's, and she has got a couple other venues, and she's recently started management. So check her out, Imposter Promotions. She's one of the good ones. Like I say, there is good promoters out there, and there is a lot of good ones, but there is some bad ones out there. But heads up to Gillian, she's a good one at Imposter Promotions. So
there are more things coming up.
There are more things coming up.
26th of June. Open mic.
Oh yeah. So
we have a long story about this.
Yeah, we host
sporadically.
Yeah, but kind of in the beginning, I wanted to do it monthly, but it just doesn't happen. It's too hard.
No.
So we host an open mic at Turbrack's Village Hall.
In Common, but just the hall.
Hall and Common, yeah. Just in the hall. We don't do it on the Common. We have barbecues in the Common.
Yeah, we have barbecues in the Common.
So we hold an open mic, so we've got one of those on 26th of June. We supply full backline. Actually, I do the sound for their fun festival thing, so I'm using that as a dry run for the new tech that we've got this year. Yeah, great.
So it's going to be basically a full setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's mic'd, drums are all
everything mic'd up. As much as I'm going to do on the day of the
So I think I'm quite biased. I mean, I love Whistle Binky's open mic and stuff like that, but it's a bloody good open mic.
Aye, somehow.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's not the busiest, so we managed to get through everybody comfortably, and we've started. The last couple have been busier, so we've set like a pre-register list almost.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't like doing that because you don't want people to book it for months as well.
And also, you don't want folk to book it so they only come when they're going to be playing, and then they go and run away.
Yeah. So, what was I saying there?
Open mic.
What was I saying about it?
It was busy.
It was busy.
Aye.
Can't remember.
It's comfortable.
But it's good. So we've got, and because we're kind of speaking to more people, we've got other musicians coming from out of town.
And what's it? If you're playing songs up at the open mic and they're easy enough, there are loads of musicians that are willing to jump on with you. Things like bass and drums and all that.
Yep.
But it'll be a full setup, band welcome, all of that stuff.
Yeah. Contact myself or the podcast. Send the message. But yeah, message myself on Facebook, Jack Brodie Live, or Instagram, Jack Brodie Live. Yeah. And send me a message that way.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's June 26th, and then August 22nd.
I think so.
Fun day.
Oh yeah, they had a very funny thing. Usually it's the last Saturday in every August, but the guy that organised it messed up. So they just went and bought and paid for a nice lovely banner that says the Village Hall Fun Day on the last Saturday of every month of August.
They'll have to get like a Sharpie and put the second last.
That's my dad's been tasked with it.
They have to?
Yeah.
That's got to be how you do it, eh?
Aye.
Like duct tape or something.
Aye.
So we'll be playing the Fun Day as well as, I'd say production as well. We do the whole thing for that as well, because we'll do the stage, we'll do the back line, we'll set up everything, we'll set up the monitors, and it's a really cool thing. It's been really beneficial for us actually, these open mics, because the open mics and the Fun Days, it allows us to know what we need for a gig, and the amount of experience you've got for it.
Aye, definitely.
How much have you learned for like these? Every gig you must learn something. Eh?
Oh, aye, definitely. But I'm definitely a kind of mad kind of organizer for. I know exactly what I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I would like to buy in order to put it on.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I've got a list. I've got a list of things that includes cables.
So
Lots
you
and
are
loads of
the
cables.
most organised person when it comes to a show,
Yes,
except for the cables.
except for the cables. No, but yeah.
Cables
No, but I know
are
where they
fucking
need to
everywhere.
go. I know where they need to go,
Yeah.
and I know exactly where every cable is plugged in. and
That's
I know
weird.
Why?
It's like the scene at Indiana Jones with all the snakes.
Yeah.
Like you look under the stage and there's just cables, but you can where they all go.
Yeah.
I didn't quite understand it.
Aye. Well, they all have a purpose.
Yeah, they all have a purpose.
But that's the weirdest thing that was actually at the last fun day. There was there's some weird unshielded cable was causing interference in one of the bass amps, and it was very weird.
Well, actually,
Something wasn't plugged into it, but it was making noise.
I haven't disclosed this information to you before.
What?
And I think you know this, but do you remember the stage monitors weren't working? And you almost switched to PA
Yeah.
because you thought it was a PA, and then you realised that the monitors were unplugged.
They weren't twisted.
Aye, I think that was me.
Was that?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
You never put it in and twisted.
Yeah, I think the night before, because we'd done the sound check the night before. No, we must have done the sound check before because we would have done one.
Yeah, we did.
But I remember moving something.
It was on the Saturday.
I
The
moved
stage was set
something.
up on the Wednesday.
I moved something and I unplugged them.
You unplugged them?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I can't
Sorry.
even remember this.
I actually thought that you knew it was me, and I remember going, "Oh, how did that happen?" Sorry, man.
Oh no, you're fine. It's just that.
So we'll be playing that gig. There'll be probably 8 or 9 acts that day.
Yeah.
So-
Oh my, it's gonna be a long day.
You've got it, man. So we'll play Red Roses for Thieves. They're playing. They're coming out to play.
I can't wait for them.
Who else have we got on the bill? If you remember, Samantha Shaw.
SSV, Samantha Shaw and the Vagues.
Samantha Shaw and the Vagues. She'll be playing. She's we've played with her
Aye.
the last 3 years now. She's doing pretty good. She's got some singles out and stuff.
Aye. And what's it? One of our rallies. You can have Death by Blues if you want. You can have the I can't remember.
Jim Hazard.
There's Jim Hazard
Jim
and
Hazard
the
and,
Midas Touch.
Midas Touch. That's it.
Aye.
Jim's where's this hat? What do you call the hat? It's like the Undertaker's hat almost.
Yeah.
Sunglasses. He's got
He's got
a harmonica utility belt like Batman,
yeah.
and he can play blues until the sun comes up.
Yeah.
He's and then you got Nana bass. It's such a good day. I recommend to anyone if you've got a village hall that puts on music. You might not be as lucky to have a community like ours that's music daft, but I guarantee you there's talent there.
Oh, aye.
There's got to be, because I think that's one of the big things we've noticed. Where the community we're in, there's probably 400 people within 3 villages.
Yeah.
And
Read about that, yeah.
you've got about 150 musicians.
It's crazy.
And they're all really good as well. Like, they can sing, they can... What instruments have we got? We've got a ukulele,
We've got ukulele and a bass.
ukulele and a bass, keyboards, numerous keyboard players.
Aye.
Give me another strange one.
Another strange.
What does Patrick play? Mandolin.
Aye. Mandolin. Very good mandolin.
Yeah, there's
Very good mandolinist.
so much.
We've got a ridiculous. I don't suppose he's not in the village, but he's kind of associated with it. Ridiculously good banjoist.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Aye.
I played. We done one of the open mics. He came along and he was wanting to play dueling banjos with somebody. And I think I was the only person to play the guitar next to your dad.
Aye.
And I was like, I'll do it with you. I know how to play it. Yeah. He said to me, he's like, don't worry, just like play the first couple and then I'll take it away. So I was like, I know the first bit, easy. I know that bit. But after that, I was kind of lost. And then he's like, go then. I didn't know what to do. So then he took it away and he was fucking unreal, wasn't
Aye.
he? Really good.
Aye.
That's Benno. It really is. It's,
If only he didn't show up to gigs about 5 minutes before they're due to start.
well, rock and roll, man.
You know,
It's rock and roll,
he's got duties. He has duties.
Yeah, that's rock and roll.
It is.
So I think at the moment that's gigs, band gigs. I'm pretty sure. I don't think we have any more band gigs at the moment.
No, not for the Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys of a Niddry Street.
No, because I think we've got these gigs coming up. They're so big for us.
Yeah.
I felt like I've not actually pushed for more gigs at the moment, which was silly. I think because once these are out of the way, we're not going to have anything, but we'll pick something up, and obviously we've got the movement, so we'll be. I think the plan for that actually is the next time round, it won't be myself and Paese on the same bill. We'll try and do 2 separate bills, and so
makes sense.
Paese would work with another 2 bands, and I would work with another 2 bands, and then once you've done that, it just kind of expands for there. So that's we'll have more gigs coming up. Just keep an eye on the social media. Jack Brodie Live, Facebook, Jack Brodie Live on Instagram, Jack Brodie YouTube. We've got XLRtists YouTube where you're watching this podcast. Rennie.05 on Instagram.
That's not posted anything.
Yeah,
yet.
Just creeps it. He's a slow creeper in the background.
Aye. Lurker, that's what you would say.
Lurker, that is it.
Aye.
So, before we move any further, let's have a word from our sponsors.
A word from our sponsors, our very existing sponsors.
Yeah.
Jack, isn't it tough keeping in shape as a musician? The only places open to eat at midnight are fast food joints.
Yeah, tell me about it. Feels like all I eat are pizzas and kebabs, and I'm far too tired to go and work out in the mornings.
Well, you'll be glad to hear about our latest sponsor. Introducing the wonderful fat obliterating power of Happy Tapeworm.
What is a happy tapeworm, Lewis?
I'm glad you asked. One Happy Tapeworm pill ingested first thing in the morning, and within 2 weeks you'll have the body you've always wanted.
Whoa! That sounds amazing!
Say no to fad diets. Say no to working out. Say no to Ozempic.
That sounds great. I can't wait to get my happy tapeworm inside of me.
This product may cause a need for a new wardrobe, extreme feelings of happiness, confidence like never before, increased likelihood of accostings, immense self-worth, lethargy, feelings of unease, rectal fissures, projectile vomiting, chronic diarrhea and sudden death.
Available now at reputablemedicineforless.co.uk. And remember to use promo code XLRtists for 15% off your first happy tapeworm.
So that was our sponsor slot.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Hope you enjoyed it, yeah. If anybody's got some tough weight loss they're needing to do.
If anybody's got a wedding in the next day or two.
So that
or
goes.
if anybody wants to go on all of the rides at Disney World.
This goes back to what we said at the start when what we would like to achieve. Lewis would like us to have real sponsors on our show. So until we have a real sponsor, we will be doing sponsor slots.
We will be doing sponsored slots.
But if you would like to sponsor us,
Brain vomit.
Yeah.
Sponsor slots.
Total brain vomit sponsor slots. So ones that we find funny that probably no one else finds funny.
Yeah.
Like I showed that video to Ania, my partner.
Your fiance.
My fiance, yeah, my fiance.
Oh.
I showed her the video.
She
I
didn't
finished
find it
and she
funny.
just went, "Oh." I went, "Huh." And then we never spoke about it again. There was not another word said. So
Mental.
I mean, I think I understand that a lot of people are probably they've listened to this podcast. If you've got this far, which we thank you for doing,
Yeah.
thank you very much because this is
Congratulations, you've had your ears inundated with these, two talking heads.
these talking heads of nonsense. So we'd love to hear your thoughts on our adverts.
On our hilarious adverts.
Yeah.
They're hilarious in our minds anyway.
It's one of the funny things that me and Lewis have got together. We've got this kind of weird relationship where nothing is off limits, really. Eh?
No.
Well, some things.
Some things. Some obvious things.
But it's fun to. So we made a video a couple of weeks back.
Aye. That was my first time being in front of the camera.
Aye, but you fucking learn quick.
Aye.
We watched the first one. We're trying to watch it back, and he's like, "No, I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. Don't show me that. Don't show me that." And the next time he's like, "What am I fucking doing?"
Yeah.
Straight in it. It's brilliant.
Brilliant.
It's brilliant. So it's been a lot of fun. We did plan on having a subject of the week, but we've covered enough shite that I don't think we need a subject of the week. So that might be. We'll leave that for a later date.
Aye.
So Giuseppe Rotolo
Giuseppe
will be joining
Rotolo
us.
will be joining us.
Yeah, all the way back from his holiday in Madrid. We'll get him on. He'll chat to us about his experiences in music,
Aye.
how he learnt music living in Italy and came over to Scotland, and his experiences since then and what he's doing and because he's got a lot of personal stuff going on as well. He's got his own music that he's making. It's like soundtrack almost.
It's kind of symphonic metal.
It's fantastic. Does it all himself.
Aye.
So that'd be good to have a chat with him about that. So that'll be next week's guest. So thanks for listening. It's been a lot of fun.
It has been. It's been significant fun.
Yeah, and we'll come back and do it again.
I'll just have to circle back to the promotion again, though.
Yes.
For one last little speech.
So what we've got coming up?
We have on
May 28th.
We have
The Movement.
In
Banshee's Labyrinth.
The Banshee Labyrinth.
Yeah, tickets are available in my bio. I will list them in comments as well, probably. So there's tickets available for those.
A night of 3 bands.
3 bands. Jack Brodie and the Lost Boys in Niddry Street. Paese. There are alt new metal.
Something like that.
Yeah. They're fantastic. They're really good sound. Hussein's, like I say, he's driven to be a frontman. He's got a lot of energy on stage and it's going to be a good act. So come along and see that. And we also have Missile Smile. They're joining us. They're a 4-piece from Edinburgh. Kind of classic rock sound. Led Zeppelin, ZZ Top. But they do originals as well, so they've got their original set that they're going to come out and play. Big thanks to them for joining the movement and being part of it. If you don't follow them already, check them out on Instagram, Missile Smile. So that's the movement.
And then we've got
June 6th, Kylo Band at Room 2 in Glasgow. Again, tickets are available in bios.
We would like to sell some of them.
Yeah, and we would like to have people come and see us out in Glasgow. So if you're from Glasgow or the surrounding area, get yourself a ticket. Come out and see Kyle. He's a fantastic act. His songwriting it's brilliant, actually. He's such a fantastic songwriter. So come and see him. And June 7th,
we have the biggest gig of our lives so far.
At the Meadows
main stage, 2 p.m, Sunday the 7th of June.
Yep, buzzing for it. Just hope the big yellow thing in the sky's got his hat on.
Aye.
And it's there.
Aye. I hope we're no shrouded in a grey carpet.
I hope not too.
Aye.
It's going to be so good, man.
It's going to be so good.
You know what the best thing's going to be after it? And if it's a banging set, which I think it's going to be, is coming off the stage and get a beer and just standing in the sun.
Aye.
Reminiscing over how good that was.
Going to watch some free promotion here. Red Roses for Thieves are also playing.
True story. Shout out.
Aye.
Red Roses for Thieves. They're on at 5 o'clock on the. I'm sure it's the Napier University.
The college stage.
Is it college or uni? Napier Uni, no.
Can't mind.
It's the Napier stage. College stage. They're on the college or uni stage. They're on an educational stage at 5 o'clock on the Sunday. It's not an educational stage, but it's a uni or a college, so.
Aye.
Kind of education.
Anyway, yeah.
And then catch myself at Imposter Promotions at Nice and Sleazy's in Glasgow on June 11th. I might actually ask you to come along to that. And we'll maybe do
if I'm free, I will.
Maybe do a. What do you mean if you're free?
I don't know. I might not be free. I probably will be free though. Thanks to this uni.
We'll check your diary and come back to me.
I will check my diary and come back to you.
No, we can maybe do that together actually, because it's always fun. So we've got the band and we do a lot of stuff ourselves, and it's a lot of fun.
Tis
fun. So anyway, I think we'll wrap it at that. But thank you guys very much.
So much. It's been brilliant.
Yeah,
it has been brilliant. First episode in the history of the universe.
XLRtists. So like us, subscribe us, share us, check in.
Comment as well. We need engagement.
Aye, that's it. Guys, leave some comments. Tell us what you thought of it. Like, comment, subscribe. And ask us some questions. Put some questions in the comments that you would like us to answer.
Next time.
Yeah, and when we have our next guest on, we'll be back.
Aye.
So, I'm Jack Brodie.
And I'm Rennie.
Thank you, so. Speak to you later.
Thank you very much.